Hi friends, in this video I will be showing you how to use wave geometry linker in ugnx. Okay, so right now I have two models with me. One is this model 1, which is a block, and one is model 2, which is this male part. Okay, now I have added these two parts in one assembly like this, and I want this part to be assembled in this block's cavity. Okay, right now there is no cavity in here. I want to create a cavity in here. So there are two options, like you can create a cavity by using extrude commands and all, but right now I want it to be made very quickly. Okay, so how it can be done? So I will show you how to use wave geometry linker to create a cavity without using any of the features like sketches and extrude and all, right? So first of all, you need to go to model 1 and activate that model. Once you activate that model, go to wave geometry linker, and wave geometry linker will be present in the assembly tab, or otherwise you can just go to your search command on the right top side and just type wave geometry and press enter, and you will see that wave geometry linker, and it will highlight where the location is here. Okay, just click on this. A window will pop up like this, and you will see that there are multiple options are like composite curve, points, datums, sketches, face, region of faces, body, mirror body, and routing objects, right? So these many options are available, for of which you can create a wave geometry linker, right? So but in this our case, or in our example, I will choose body because I want to subtract, or I want to create a cavity, okay, using a male part. So I will create, I will select body. Okay, now I need to select of which I need to create a wave geometry linker body. So I want to create a wave geometry linker body of this male part. Okay, so I will select all these parts, okay, of a male part, and press OK, and again activate the assembly, right? Now, before doing anything, we have to first assemble this part properly in a position where it should be assembled properly, right? So what I will do, I'll assemble this part, go to the assembly constraint, and I'll select this top face and this top face and press OK. Okay, this part is assembled now. Now I will go to model 1 where I need to create the cavity. Okay, right click on it, go to open in new window. Already the window is opened here. Now if I show you this, if I hide this body, you will see that wave geometry linker is created, right, of a male part. So this male part of wave geometry linker is linked with the model 2 male part. Okay, so whatever the changes will happen in the model 2, the same changes will appear in this wave geometry linker because it is associated. So how do you check whether it is associated or not? Just double click on this wave geometry linker feature, and here just go to drop down here and go to the settings, and here you will see that there is associative option is there. If you click unclick uncheck it, you will see that there is a break link window popped up. Are you sure you want to break the link, it is asking us. So if you break the link, then whatever changes in the male part happening in the model, those changes will not appear in our this body. Okay, so I want those whatever changes made in the model 2 should appear in this wave geometry linker body. So I will keep it as is. Okay, I'll turn on this block again. Now I'll go to subtract. I'll go to home tab and select the subtract from here. I'll select the body from which I need to have the cavity, and of which shape I need to create a cavity is of this wave geometry linker. So I'll select this wave geometry linker here, and you will see that a cavity has been created as of now. Okay, you can see that cavity is created now. So this is the quickest method using wave geometry linker. Now again I'll show you what is the associativity uh, feature. Okay, so earlier I showed you like there is associativity you can control. So what will happen if I change the shape or size of this model? What will happen? So I'll show you. Whatever changes you make, all those changes will happen there. So what I will do, I will just delete this feature. Okay, and I'll create some other feature on this. So I am creating a strange kind of a structure here, just to show you like how quickly the changes happens, and it will directly change the shape and size of it. Okay, once I changed it, uh, then I'll just go here and I'll hide this one to just check whether all the things have been captured properly. So I can see that those features which I created earlier are not visible here. Why it is happening is that because the features which I created newly are not wave geometry linked, right? So I'll go to assembly again here. Now here what I will do, I'll just hide the model 1 so that I can see that whatever the feature newly added is visible here or not. So what I will do, I'll activate the model 1 because the wave geometry linker is present in the model 1 only. Okay, now what I will do, I'll go to wave geometry linker again, which is here. I'll double click on it. Okay, then again I will go to more assembly navigator, and I'll select, wait, something is happening here. I'll just hide this one. I'll go to here, I'll double click on it. Okay, and select this newly added feature, press OK. And now this wave geometry linker is added this newly added feature of this strange shape, right? Now again go to assembly navigator and double click on it, and the assembly will be activated. Turn on the model 1, then again go to model 1. I'll again turn on the extrusion here. Okay, and I will now activate the subtract button, and you will see that subtraction is added here. That new feature which I created earlier is been added here. So I hope you understood how to use the wave geometry linker, and I think it is useful for your work or your assignments and other things. So hope you like the video, and in case if you like the video, please subscribe, press the like button, and share with friends. Thank you very much.